I don't think Hamilton would be where it is today without the foundation, and everybody feels that there's a renaissance going on in the city. And as a result, right in the middle of all of that is the foundation.
It's hard to think of Hamilton without the Hamilton Community Foundation, for it has played a major role in moving Hamilton forward and improving our quality of life.
This park was thought of decades ago by our forefathers, and it's finally coming to fruition. And again, it happens because there are people committed to this community, like the Marcums, like the Community Foundation, and it's going to be a fantastic asset to this community.
The Fitness Center is it is a showpiece in our community, and I think not only for the people in the city of Hamilton, but throughout this region. The Fitness Center is doing wonderful things, and the Hamilton Community Foundation has been a large part of the investment in the Fitness Center. So it's exciting to see.
I've been on boards that have been impacted and benefited from the Community Foundation, the Center for Family Solutions. The Community Foundation was instrumental in helping us when we first started, and that's been very important.
I think the bike trail is the greatest single thing that's happened yet to Hamilton to enhance the quality of living. When you get down along the river, you're looking at Hamilton from a different level. Sometimes we're riding by and the rowing team is practicing, you know, and there'd be herons fishing.
I think most people aren't aware of how much the foundation actually commits to Hamilton, not just as the foundation, but through the Parks Conservancy and other entities.
Through the years, we've been able to meet so many scholarship recipients, wonderful young men and young women, and in many cases, we follow their careers through school and in profession and careers. We're so lucky to have the foundation to have 200 scholarships. That's fantastic.
An ancient Chinese proverb tells us that the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago, but the second best time is now. And The founders of the foundation, they planted their trees. They saw Hamilton become what they wanted it to become. And so our time is now to identify those passions, identify those projects, and plant our trees so that Hamilton can become what we want it to become.
I think it's hard to imagine Hamilton without the Hamilton Community Foundation. You could look at all of the projects that we've done. The Fitness Center perhaps would not be there. The downtown revitalization probably wouldn't have taken place. The Core Fund wouldn't be in existence. You can look at all the things that wouldn't be, but sometimes I think the big projects are important, but you also have to step back and look at the smaller things that wouldn't happen. Dollars that we give to make sure that the Boys and Girls Club continues, to make sure that Pyramid Hill is successful, to make sure that our schools can do the kinds of things that they need to do. All of those things would cease to happen.
When the foundation decided that the goals would be focused on education, economic development, and quality of life, I was all in because I believe in all of those things.
I've always believed that you have to give back to the community. If you're fortunate enough to have funds to give to the foundation or charity, that's great, or you can give your time, or you can give both. And I think everybody has an obligation to do that.
Now is the time for us, as the next generation of folks in this community, to step up and try to live up to the legacy of some of the other folks who've done the great work before. It's now our turn. We need to be the folks that are making a difference. And I think if you do that, you'll find that it does have a great impact, it really makes a difference in the community, and it's really going to make you feel better as an individual.